Welcome back, channel viewers. Today I'm going to be doing another brief tutorial video on how to trade on BTCC Exchange. I'll be showing you how to spot trade, copy trade, futures trade, how to sign up, which coins are listed, etc., etc. I'll also be going into great detail about the current trading competition they have featuring huge NBA two-time All-Star Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Memphis Grizzlies. He was the 2023 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. He averages 22 points a game. The guy is a huge name, and there's 3 weeks left in his futures trading competition. I'll be going over all the details, how to sign up, how to participate in that, what the metrics are, what the prizes are, how it'll be measured. And a quick reminder, if you want to sign up for an account at BTCC and join either the Jaren Jackson Jr. campaign or any of the other ongoing campaigns there, or if you just want to sign up for an account on the exchange and get up to $10,000 in bonuses and use any of these links right here at the top of the description area, you can see them all right there. And the bonus money can be used to cover things like trading fees, trading losses, some of the bonus money you can trade with, and if you make profits, you can withdraw the profits. So you definitely want to go through those links. And I get messages from people every week thanking me for saving them so much money on fees, particularly the larger volume traders, the whales. The fees really add up, so you might as well use the link. And then a quick history of BTCC before we begin the tutorial. So yes, you can use BTCC if you're in the United States like me. No VPN, no KYC is needed. You can also use it if you're in Canada, if you're in Europe, and pretty much everywhere else. Additionally, a big bonus of BTCC, it's that it's been around since 2011. They are the second oldest still standing exchange in the world, only after Bitstamp. So BTCC, it is older than Bitfinex, Coinbase, Kraken. It's way older than the newer exchanges like Binance and Bybit, and they have zero hacks, no major security incidents at all in those 14 years. In this day and age, a 14-year perfect track record of security, that matters. Now, more about Jaren Jackson Jr. So the partnership with him and BTCC Exchange was announced about 2 weeks ago, and the trading competition kicked off a week ago, and it runs until September 21st. He's still got 3 weeks left in that. I will give you more details of the trading competition in a second, but JJJ, they call him, Jaren Jackson Jr., he's been playing for the Memphis Grizzlies for the last 7 seasons, all 7 seasons in the NBA. He's been playing Memphis. He averages 22 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks per game. Those are monster numbers. He's a big guy, 6'10". He's a power forward / center. He's made the NBA All-Star game in the last 2 seasons, 24 and 23, and he was the 2023 NBA Defensive Player of the Year, like not just in his conference, in the entire NBA. So this guy's a star. If you're an NBA fan, you are very familiar with JJJ. If you live maybe in Europe, you're sort of a fair weather NBA fan, maybe you're familiar with him, maybe you're not. You should be, but if you aren't, keep in mind he does play for sort of a smaller market team, Memphis. He doesn't play for, the LA Lakers, the New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics, the, Golden State Warriors, the Miami Heat. Memphis is a much smaller market team. They have made the playoffs a couple seasons during his time there, and they're a team on the rise. They're expected to contend for a title this year, so this guy's stock is on the rise, even though he's already a pretty big star himself. Now let's talk about the details of the Jaren Jackson Jr. trading campaign. So it's a competition. It started August 21st. It runs 1 full month. It ends on September 21st. So you have a little bit over 3 weeks from now. Again, it ends September 21st. It's a $500,000 USDT total prize pool, and then 6 Jaren Jackson Jr. signed jerseys will definitely be given out. Now, of the $500,000 total prize pool, $400K will be part of the futures trading volume part of the competition, and then $100K, that will be part of the profit rate part of the competition. Let's talk about the futures trading volume first. So first of all, this competition is only for futures trades, not spot markets, only future trades. Now, how do we know how much of the $400,000 will be given out? Well, that is dependent upon the total trading volume of all the traders within this competition. By the way, to enter this competition, you have to click register now. You can't just sign into your account and start doing futures trades. They're not going to be logged. You have to click register now and sign up. Anyways, so if the total trading volume of everyone in the competition is, say, $2 billion, then $40,000 of the $400K will be given out. If the total volume is, say, $5 billion, then $120,000 will be given out. Scales up to if the total trading volume is $22.5 billion or more, then the full $400K will be given out. Now, so now we know how much of the total amount is going to be given out. Who gets what? Well, that is dependent upon your individual volume compared to everyone else's. So if you rank number 1, you trade the highest futures volume of everyone else in the competition, then you get 25% of the prize pool. So if the full $400K is given out, you get $100K. If you finish number 2 in terms of total volume, you get 18% of the prize pool. If you finish number 3, you get 15% of the prize pool. It scales down accordingly to if you finish between 101 to 200, then all of you share 10% of the total prize pool. Now let's talk about the profit rate part of the competition. This, by the way, is the leaderboard. This currently shows who is in first place, etc., and the estimated reward they are going to be getting based on the total volume. Profit rate part of the competition, the $100,000 will all definitely be given out. And it determines upon how profitable you are as a trader. So if you are the number 1 most profitable futures trader, you get 25% of the prize pool. So then that would be $25,000. If you finish number 2, you get 18%, number 3, 50%, exact same thing, and it scales down accordingly. And as for the other campaigns that are ongoing on BTCC right now, they're always listed right down here on the exchange website, sort of towards the top. I will summarize the best ones. So there's the first crypto deposit reward pool. If you deposit $200 into the platform or more within 7 days of signing up for an account, then you get $10 cash back, USDT. Similar to that, there is the Visa MasterCard reward program. If you deposit $400 USDT via either a Visa or MasterCard, then you get $10 cash back, USDT again. Then there's the Hot Coins Trading Week. So this rotates every week. Currently this week, if you trade any of these futures pairs or any of these spot pairs, and again, it changes every week, these are the futures and spot pairs of right now. Up to certain volume thresholds, then you get up to $100 reward. Obviously, the more volume you have, the bigger your trades are, then the higher your reward will be. It's all listed right there. There's also the first futures trade protection. This one is pretty cool. If you open up your first futures position and then you close it and it's a losing position at the time of close, you get BTCC will cover the first $50 of that loss. Pretty cool. And equally cool is this one right here, the copy trade loss program. So if you open up your first copy trading program and then when you close it, it's a losing position, same thing. BTCC will cover the first $50 of that loss. And then again, to sign up for any of these campaigns, it's going to be right here, right below the timestamps in the video description area. Now let's start the tutorial portion of the video. So after you use my referral link, you sign up for an account. Let's talk about KYC. Do you need to do it? Do you not need to do it? So hover your cursor over this little icon right here, and then go to identity verification. Again, identity verification. So you don't need to do KYC at all. If you don't do it, I've done it. You can see if you don't do it, then you're just account registered. You can still deposit any amount of money and you can withdraw up to $10,000 per day. So that's still pretty good. You know, if you just sign up with an email address and a password, you can start trading with any amount of money. You can deposit any amount of money and you can withdraw $10,000 per day. Still a lot of money. That's higher withdrawal limits than pretty much any other exchange I've ever seen when you don't have to do KYC. Now, if you do KYC, which is just the standard taking a selfie with your ID and then taking a picture of the ID, then it increases to $1 million per day you're allowed to withdraw. And then the same thing, all deposits are just unlimited. Now, as for 2FA, very important, I highly recommend you at least toggle one of these 2FA options on. So you're going to hover the cursor, same area, this icon, then go to account security. Again, account security. Now, 2FA and BTCC, it only asks for your 2FA login when you make a withdrawal from the platform, not when you sign in. So you just sign in normally, email address, password. It's only when you withdraw from the platform that, yes, you have to enter your regular password as you normally do. And then if you choose to toggle one of these else on, then it's going to ask for this backup verification as well. So your choices are mobile phone 2FA, it gives you the text message, do you agree to this withdrawal? Email address, it gives you that email address, do you agree to this withdrawal? Google Authenticator, that's the Google Authenticator app. It makes you add in a 6-digit password that changes every minute. And then Fun Password is something else. It's a unique 6-digit password you can create just for this. So I have email address and Google Authenticator as both. You probably only need one. Just Google Authenticator is probably all you need. Now, next, you probably want to see which coins are available to trade on BTCC. So you're going to go to Markets, top left here, Markets. And then you can either click on Spot right here or USDTM Perpetual Futures. So if you look at USDTM Perpetual Futures first, then you probably want to click on All right here as opposed to just which coins are hot or in the different sectors. Now, they have over 380 different futures pairings for listing. They have utility coins, they have meme coins, they have large cap coins, they have small cap coins, pretty much everything. And then many of them go up to 500x leverage. So the big coins like BTC, Solana, Cardano, etc. You can do 500x leverage with those. With the smaller coins, and it's like 50x leverage, but still the leverage amounts that they have are much larger than pretty much any other exchange I've heard out there. As for spot coins, you're going to click on spot, and then again, you're going to click on all. They have over 300 different spot pairs, so it's about over 380 different futures pairs, over 300 different spot pairs. Now, as for spot trading, so you're going to go to spot, top center, and then spot trading. Obviously, spot market trading, you just buy an asset. If the value goes up, you make money. If the value of the asset goes down, you lose money. Whenever you want to sell the asset, you can. There's no way to profit from either predicting that an asset's going to go down or what you can't short a coin. That's only futures. So anyway, spot trading right here is where you would select the coin you want to buy, like Solana, for example. Okay, Sol. I'm going to do the Sol USDT pair. Up here, then there's buy, sell, limit order, market order. So market order is just basically you're saying fill the order right now at the exact price, 204.32 or whatever price you can fill it at. Limit order is a little more advanced. Here you're saying, okay, I want to buy one Sol, but I think I can get a better price than the current 204.2. So why don't you fill the order when it goes down to 201, then buy me one Sol. But if Sol doesn't go down to 201, if it just keeps going up from here, then the order doesn't get filled at all. There's no fee. It's totally free. Now on to futures trading. So you're going to go top center futures and then USDT-M perpetual futures. Click on that. Same thing up here is where you would name the coin that you want to either open a position or close a position, go long or shorts. I'm going to do Solana USDT again. So now we're going to go to the right side here. So open that position. That is when you initiate a position. Then if the position's already open, you want to end it, you want to close it, then you click close. Open a long, that means you are betting that the value of an asset is going to go up in price. You want to profit from that if it goes up. Open a short is meaning you are betting that the value of the asset is going to go down. So you want to profit if the price is going to go down. Leverage. BTC goes up from 0 to 500x leverage. It just depends on the name of the coin. So Solana, yes, they have 500x leverage. But if you do a much smaller coin, like, I don't know, Resolve, let's see, this one. So Resolve, yeah, that is 50x leverage. So the big coins have 500x leverage. The small coins have generally up to 50x leverage. So you can slide the leverage bar across to change it from like down here, 20, 30, 40. You can go up 300, 400, 500. Let's leave it at 100x leverage for simplicity purposes. Here you enter the amount of Sol you want. This is a Solana long I'm going to do. So I'm just going to do one Sol, keep it simple. So my contract value is $203. That's one Sol times the current price of Solana. The margin I have to put up, so it's a 100x leverage position. I'm going long. The margin collateral I have to put up is $2. That means that if Sol goes in the other direction I want, if it goes down and I get liquidated, I lose $2. On the same hand, if Solana just keeps going up and up and up and up, the maximum amount that I can win off this position is 52 Sol, which is about $10,000. So that's why, futures, it's high risk, it's high reward, but there definitely is high reward. So now when you click open long, then you're going to see what your liquidation price is. So click open long. Okay, so there we go. The position has been open. Now I'm going to move myself over here. Now here is the exit liquidation price, 82. So if Solana goes down from 203 to 82, then I lose my $2. Not really that much amount of money, but I can win a maximum of 51 Sol, which is about $10,000. Now on to copy trading. So you're going to go to copy, top center, and then futures copy trading. So copy trading is just for futures trading, not spot trading. What it is basically there is a leaderboard of real traders on this platform, BTCC, and then you can look at their track record, what they're buying, what they're opening, what they're closing, what their win rate is, what their P&L is up in the last 30 days, how many people are copy trading them. You can look at their assets under management, and you're going to select a trader with a good track record. They've been profitable lately, and you are going to copy trade them. What that means is that your portfolio basically goes on autopilot. Whatever positions they are opening, if they open a Solana long, you're going to open a Solana long. If they have a pre-existing Bitcoin long that you've already opened, and then they close that Bitcoin long, you will close it long. So just put your trades on autopilot. You can, if you pick a good copy trader, you can basically make money in your sleep without needing to be on your computer. So you can sort by overall ranking, total P&L, assets under management. For example, if you sort by assets under management, you'll get a more balanced view. So obviously some traders, their P&Ls are in the red the last 30 days. You don't really want to be following them. Let's go back to overall ranking. So this sorts by just their proprietary overall ranking. So you're going to have all traders in the green. And as for which ones you might want to narrow it down to, so obviously you want a trader who's trading with a lot of money, like $82,000. You don't want traders just putting in like $700 of their own money. Or you also want people with with a lot of copy traders copy trading them already. 1,100, that's a lot. 188, that's still good enough, but like 6, 9, 12, 13, that just doesn't cut it. Win rate, most win rates are about 45, 50%. So this guy, 95%, that's pretty good. His portfolio is up 410%, which equates to $41,000 in the last 30 days. So BlackRock definitely looks like somebody you should take a closer look at. So his profit sharing ratio means 12% of the profits that you make off copy trading him, he keeps as a commission. It's usually 10 to 15%. So that's about standard. He's been lead trading for 270 days. That's like 8 months or so. He's had a total of 2,596 people copy trading him. Currently, he has 1,180, as I just showed you. Then if we look at this graph, I like what I see, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So make sure it's on gross profit toggled. 7-day, he has made $8,400 in the last week. On the month, he has made $41,000. That's consistent. He's averaging about $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 each week of the 4 weeks. And then on the 3 months, he's made $104,000. So 1 month, $41,000, 3 months, $104,000. That's pretty consistent. That's $30,000 to $40,000 each month of the 3 months. And this curve, see, what I don't want to see is just like one huge profitable trade, and that accounts for the whole $104,000. I want each week consistency, and that's what I see from this guy. Additionally, look at this right here. So in the last 7 days, he has 100% win rate on his 24 trades. This guy just doesn't miss. In the last 1 month, he has 95% win rate on 110 trades. The last 3 months, he has an 86% win rate on 500 trades. Now let's see what he's buying here. So he's bought Ethereum in the last week, Ethereum, BTC, and Sol, and then ETH, BTC, Sol, XRP. So he trades mostly Ethereum. He's an ETH expert, so he's been benefiting a little bit based on ETH rising, obviously, but still, even in the last week when ETH dipped, this guy's portfolio didn't go down at all. It stayed up. See, last 7 days, he's up 8,400. So he seems like a very good Ethereum futures trader, but he also trades other stuff like Solana, BTC, XRP. Then down here, you can see his trading volume. He's pretty consistent. He took like a week off here, but for the most part, you want to see trades spread out throughout the 3-month period. So once you've chosen that BlackRock is clearly the guy you want to copy trade, you're going to go top right, copy trade now. Copy trade now. I'm going to click on that. So there's a couple settings you want to definitely look at here. First one, fixed margin versus proportional margin. So fixed margin, this is what I usually do. This means that for every trade that you copy for him going forward, you're going to put the same amount of money. And so $50, okay, if he opens a BTC long, just put in $50 there. $100, okay, any position he opens, I'm going to put in a $100 position. Proportional margin means you want to invest in the proportion that he invests in each position himself. So if you put it on 1 times right here, that means if he opens up a $200 Solana long, you're going to open up a $200 Solana long. If he opens up a $500 Solana long, it's going to be $500. But if you change it to like 3 times, then $200 Solana long he opens, you're going to open up a $600 Solana long. You change to 0.8, $100 BTC long, you're going to open up an $80 BTC long. You get the point. Maximum copy trading margin, very important. This is the maximum amount you want to put in as margin, as collateral across all the trades for that specific lead trader that you're copying. So if you put it in $2,000, once you have a total of $2,000 out as collateral for all the trades, then you're just not going to open up any more trades for that specific lead trader. Copy ongoing positions. This means that if the lead trader has current ongoing positions, if you have this toggled on, it means you're just going to immediately copy all those positions. I usually toggle it off. Like I just want to only open up the positions that he opens up going forward just for simplicity purpose. Then if you click on advanced settings, so auto update, you definitely want this to be on. This just means any new pairs going forward at positions that he opens, you are going to copy. That's kind of the point of copy trading. So make sure that's toggled on. Take profit per order. This means that if a certain position is at like, 30% profitable, then you want to close it out automatically. I believe in letting the winners ride. So I don't like that. You can set it if you want to. I generally don't. Stop loss per order. This one's a little bit more understandable. This means that if a certain position is, say, 15%, so far in the red, unprofitable, it's losing 15%, then you can automatically stop it right then, as opposed to letting the position just run to 100% loss. You can do that. Once you click all the settings and the amounts and everything, then you would just click copy trade now. And that is it, guys, for this tutorial video on BTCC. So remember, all the links down below. Sign up. Definitely check out that Jaren Jackson Jr. campaign. A $500,000 prize pool is a lot of money. That is way more than most exchanges I've seen. There are also timestamps for this video if you want to go back and skip around to certain sections. And there is also, remember, those other campaigns I went over as well. And the JJJ campaign, it ends September 21st again. So drop a comment down below. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll be back later with a new video. Bankrupt signing out. Catch you later.